With Neptune running on SAP BTP, you can easily create side-by-side extensions for your SAP S/4HANA or SAP ECC system and adopt the clean core strategy from SAP. In today's demo, I want to show you an application we developed with Neptune DXP Open Edition. This application uses several SAP BTP services and connects to SAP S/4HANA to retrieve and update business partners. On the right side, you see some of the SAP BTP services we utilize in this demo, like SAP Event Mesh, SAP Build Work Zone, and the data quality services. Let's walk through the different services and systems we will use in this demo. First, we are running Neptune DXP Open Edition on BTP Cloud Foundry. For authentication, we use SAP Cloud Identity Services, so you can authenticate with BTP, Neptune DXP Open Edition, and have a single sign-on experience with SAP Build Work Zone and other BTP services. With the Neptune App Designer, we develop a Fiori application which will listen to events coming from the event mesh. In this case, we will listen to business partner create and update events, which will be triggered from our S/4HANA system, which is on-premise. The system is connected and configured to use the event mesh in the SAP BTP. When an event arrives, a server script will pick up this ID of the business partner and retrieve the remaining data with an OData service from the SAP system. So it will retrieve the address details, and those will be stored in tables on the Open Edition running on BTP. The user can then open the business partner address validation app. The user can then open the details of the business partner and validate the address with the data quality service on SAP BTP. This service can correct address details and return also geolocation data. After validation of the business partner, we can store the correct address back into SAP with an OData service. The application developed with Neptune can run inside the Neptune Launchpad or SAP Build Work Zone. In the demo, we will show the option with SAP Build Work Zone. I will now log in to SAP Build Work Zone by using the SAP Cloud Identity Services. So I'll enter my username and password, and the site will open. Here you see that we have configured a launchpad and one tile, and behind the tile is a Neptune application developed with the App Designer. This application will show all the business partners we have already validated or which are modified. To show you now that I'm going to change a business partner, I will log into my SAP system. I put it side by side. So on the left side are business partner address validation application, and on the right side an SAP GUI login to the business partner transaction. Here I will now create a new business partner. I will fill in the address details. I need to fill in some mandatory fields. I think the postcode is 85. And I have to fill in the mandatory field country. When I now press save to store the business partner in SAP, we will immediately see that the application received an event from the event mesh. So this business partner 503 is already available in our Open Edition. So the ID of the field is sent via the event mesh, our application with the server scripts picks up the ID of the business partner and retrieves the rest of the address details. So similar as we have them here in SAP. Now we're going to validate this address. You see, I put the street and the house number in the same field. I forgot to enter the city. I have the country filled in. So when I press validate, we will trigger the business partner or the address validation service. So that's a service on SAP BTP, data quality service, and it will correct my address details. So like Evelandstrasse, it spells it correct. The house number, it puts it in the right field. The postcode, I was wrong, it is 87. And the city is Hamburg, the country is the same. Next to that, I retrieved the geolocation data. So with that, I can also create a map and show the user the exact details of that address. Now I'm going to save the data back again to SAP. So when I press save, it will update in SAP. To validate this update, I have to go back and start my search for the business partner I just created. And as you see, the address details are similar as we validated them with the data quality service.